Hi, I'm Joe Daniel from JoeDanielFootball.com and the Football Coaching Podcast. And today we're going to be taking a look at defending the triple option with your 4-2-5 defense. So what we've got here is a real basic 4-2-5. And in a 4-2-5, we got a two-back set. This is kind of what we're going to look like just as a base way of playing it. We've got our force guys here, our alley player here, our spill guys underneath. I've got him in a 7. I like to play in a 6. 7 inside shade of the tight end just gives a little bit easier look. But against the triple option, the thing about it to me is I've got a split back here, and we're going to look like a split back inside veer type of play. But it doesn't really matter to me as a defensive coach what type of option it is. The rules remain the same. A-gap, B-gap players are pretty much on the dive. We're talking a triple. We've got the C-gap player on the quarterback, and we've got the force player on the pitch. So that's where we're going to be with our starting point. Now, when you start to do some different things like midline, that changes the rules. Speed option, that changes the rules. But in a base way of playing the option, okay, A-gap, B-gap players. And I don't talk a lot about about gap fits, especially with our linebackers. But they know where they fit in this. And our inside linebackers are, in the base way that we play it, going to be dive players. So one of the things I like about the 4-2-5 is we very rarely change this. Unless we're in a big option week, we're going to work some different change-ups to it because we do want to change the reads for the quarterback, give him some different tempos of reads, give him some different looks so that it's not him just standing back there and reading it all night long and it being easy for him. So our B-gap player, and if we're going to get an option like this with a double, okay, we'll probably get an arc here. I'm assuming that he's going to be the read guy, so he might be arcing to the alley. I got a corner out here that I left off. We'll just stalk him. Okay. There's a lot of different ways to do option, and I'm not interested in playing last man with the chalk because at some point we got to beat a block. We got to cut off guys here. Okay. So number one, our A-gap players are going to be on the dive. Okay. A-gap, B-gap players. So this is going to be dive. I got a better red marker here. I'm going through a lot of markers. We're going to have dive here. These guys are all on the dive. Okay. Our defensive end, he's going to punch that Y. He's going to see a down block, and he's going to squeeze now. Okay. So when he squeezes, he's going to be looking for the quarterback. Okay. He is the quarterback player. Our strong safety is the pitch man because he is the force player. If he comes down to play the quarterback, and this team is a good option team. Now, if you play a bad option team where they're as likely to fumble the pitch as anything else, then, heck yeah, make the corner your pitch player. But my corner has got to be a pass first player because I don't want to get out here and have some play action and that guy's running down the field uncovered. So that corner's got to be in pass coverage. The strong safety is going to be your force pitch player, okay? So he will be your pitch player. All right, so he will go and play the pitch. Now, I don't want anybody coming flying up the field, so he's going to be coming to about the line of scrimmage, and he's just going to be playing that pitch guy and making sure that the ball is pitched. He's on it. So we have, to the play side, 2 on the dive, okay? 2 guys defending, 1 dive back. We know somebody's got to beat a block. That's always the case in football. Somebody's got to beat a block. We got 2 guys defending the dive back. Next, we have 1 guy on the quarterback. Now, I don't like those odds, so that's where our alley player comes into it. He is going to run quarterback to pitch. And so what we tell him to do, since our defensive end is a spill player, and we teach with that umbrella principle that defensive end is going to be attacking the inside half of the quarterback. And this is a lot of theory, chalk talk, clinic talk type stuff. But he's attacking the quarterback. As we run the alley, we'll end up with the free safety playing from the outside half of the quarterback, and if he sees the pitch, then he can run to the pitch. So he's playing quarterback to pitch. So he will actually end up being the outside half of the quarterback, and the end will be the inside half of the quarterback. And this is, again, kind of on paper the way it works. It's not, I don't tell him, like, don't you dare tackle the inside of that quarterback. Tackle the quarterback if he's got the ball. The strong safety would be, since he's the force guy, attacking the outside half of the pitch player, and on the pitch, the free safety would run and handle the inside half, so that we get 1.5 on the quarterback and 1.5 players on the pitch. Okay, so that's how we look over this. And again, we're staying coverage here. Okay, stay in coverage. Our corners are always staying coverage. Okay, wait until the ball has crossed the line of scrimmage. If you guys are young and they're antsy, tell them wait until the ball is 5 yards across the line of scrimmage. You do not want to lose a game this way. Been there, you don't want to do it. Our weak safety is going to be checking counter reverse bootleg. Okay, so he's going to be kind of checking, and then he'll be in pursuit. Our defensive end on the backside unblocked will be in chase mode. If we string this thing out, he's going to run it down from behind. Same with our nose, chase mode there. Okay, so dive, 2 guys on the dive. On the play side, 1.5 on the quarterback, 1.5 on the pitch. Stay in coverage. Don't get beat, look stupid on some team that runs dive option 90% of their snaps when they finally throw the ball one time and you've got an uncovered receiver down the field. Just don't let that happen. So this is all out of our 4-2-5 defense system. If you're interested in that, you can check it out by going to 425defense.com. See all that the 4-2-5 defense system has to offer you, and also check out Joe Daniel Football and the Football Coaching Podcast for a lot more coaching tips. And follow me on Twitter @FootballInfo. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it gives your football team some ideas.